Alien Isolation was already one of the greatest survival horror games of our time, so I thought, let's platinum another Alien game that just released called Alien Rogue Incursion. In order to get the platinum, we need to beat the game on insane mode, so I thought we'd get all the trophies in one whole playthrough. Let's get it started. Game starts with Zula and Davis on a ship towards the place we're going to now, called Perdan. During the plane ride, Zula and Davis are having a conversation until somebody shoots them out of the sky, makes them crash into the ground before they get to the rendezvous point, and that is exactly how the game starts. After the crash, we have to go find Davis. Once we find Davis, we need to go and get our rifle and some ammo, and as soon as we get the ammo, we load up the gun, and the first thing we have to do is shoot Davis right in the head to get our first trophy, which is called Unworthy of Creation. We're running through the story, we run into our first alien encounter. Now if you're playing this game, hide behind Davis here. He will shoot down the aliens, or the Xenomorphs, I think that's what they're called. Once you shoot them down, we should get our next trophy. But look how cool they look, actually. They're not too bad. The game's a little bit laggy because it was a VR game to start. But after laying out all the Xenomorphs in our way, we're going to scan our hands and scan our eyes to unlock our next trophy. Trophy is called That Makes You an Employee. This is where Davis dies. Rest in peace. He gets torn up from the floor. After Davis's demise, we're going to come into this corner and we're going to shoot him with a revolver, and I'm going to shoot him with our rifle to get our next trophy, which is called Perfectly Executed. Meanwhile, after getting that trophy, we're going to get another trophy for killing a Xenomorph with our last bullet in a clip. This was a little bit finicky to get, but we did get it in the end. Sleep when you die. But the Xenomorphs will not stop coming at me, but we will have to kill 5 Xenomorphs here to unlock our next trophy. This should be the last Xenomorph in my way. Cleaned him right up. There it is. Judy remains. That is for killing 5 Xenomorphs after Davis is down. Now we have to let the Xenomorph take us down. We're going to let him kill us to unlock another trophy. Well, look, give me a kiss, baby. Game over, man. This is possibly the best way to go in any video game, is the face Ussy. Once the face Ussy jumps on our face and it takes us down, it actually does burrow into our guts. We'll find out that a little bit later. In the same breath, we have to kill 5 face Ussies before they come and kill us. And there is our trophy, Perfect Organism. Kill 6 facehuggers, but we did find Davis's remains. He is an android, so he does have a little bit of life left in him, but we do have to cut his head right off. After we cut his head off, we had to put it, actually, I'm going to show you a little bit what we're going to do with his head. It's a little bit disrespectful, but we are going for the trophy, going for the platinum. So there he is. Look at all that fruit juice, baby. He is gone. He is still talking. Imagine that we could still talk, but we're not aliens, not androids, not whatever you're talking about. But after grabbing Davis's head, we're going to burn the Xenomorph and to get becoming hysterical. While running through the map, we find our shotgun to unlock our next trophy called 4 Close Encounters. Now with our new friend Shoddy Too Hottie, we're going to kill 2 Xenomorphs with 1 explosive barrel. There's 1 Xenomorph, the other one's outside. Adios, muchachos. This is where the disrespect to Davis goes. We're going to shoot his head into a trash can. Kobe! To get our next trophy, 97 All-Star. Now we're going to chuck his head on spikes, and after we put his head on spikes, we're going to probe him with all the little mechanisms we can. We poked him in the ear, the temple, and now in the eye. And look at him, he's twitching. Oh my god. Poor Davis. He's been through the ringer already, man. But it should unlock our next trophy here in a second. Once he stopped yapping. Davis is the biggest yapper. He's more of a yapper than me. Once we check him out, I like the little sunglasses at the top there. There it is. Android on board. With the Shoddy Too Hottie, we're to get 30 different Xenomorph kills with the shotgun. And there it is. No weaknesses. Here we have to kill a Xenomorph before it executes us. So when it goes into that stance, it is trying to execute you. Eat this. After coming to our gravesite, we're going to come back and get a pulse rifle for our next trophy called Personal Friend of Yours. Recover your pulse rifle. After collecting our friend the pulse rifle, we're going to get 30 Xenomorph kills, and there it is. After I lay this bitch out, no mercy. The ship gets cut straight in half, so we have to find our way to the other side. So we take a leap of faith, and once we take the leap of faith, and we actually grab the ladder, we do some bit of monkey bars. I remember doing this as a kid when I was like 5 or 6 years old. And we make it over safe and sound. We should unlock our next trophy, which is called Bodies Across the Void. Find a way. Now we have to get 30 kills with our revolver. Should give me the trophy. No hesitation, just penetration. Get 30 kills with a revolver, baby. While playing the story, this is a major part in the story. There is a facehugger inside Zula's stomach, so there is a way to remove the facehugger out of her stomach, and we're going to make our way there to have an operation on us, and that will actually unlock our next trophy, called Crew Not Expendable. Attempt to destroy the MD-8. Here we are getting operated on to get the face hugger. I like to call it the face ussy because it looks like a but there is her stomach. They're cutting it open with a laser. This has a 99.999% chance of eliminating her out of the game. So it is a big risk, but you're dead either way. So it is a risk worth taking a gamble on. Once they have done this, we're going to see the alien get taken out of her stomach. Look at that. It's so brutal. That's probably why it's a 99.99 whatever it is chance at actually dying. They're going to get the clamps up like you at a little vending machine trying to pick up one of them little teddies. They're impossible to get out of with their vending machines, but they clamp the little Xenomorph, the little thing, whatever you want to call it. Look at the state of it. It's actually growing into a full-grown Xenomorph, which is actually insane. I couldn't believe it when I see it, but we do see, for the first time, the boss. Have a look at that. That is the Queen Xenomorph, and she just absolutely caves his head across that window. That is filth. But they do actually do a pretty good procedure and close us right up. If only that was real life, they can close you right up just like that after getting like cut apart. But we're going to take apart her little soldiers. Once we kill her little soldiers, we're going to get right into it. Here is the boss battle. This boss battle took me, I don't want to say it, an hour. I thought it was bugged, but all you have to do here is lock him in that chamber, and then they blow her stomach up or her chest up, and all you have to do here is throw grenades at the ground to stun her, and then just unload on her chest. Just put the biggest load onto her chest until she cannot feel it anymore. It takes about 4 grenades, I think, and about 3 or 4 loads of clips of bullets into her. I thought about using the shotgun, but using the shotgun is not... You need to be like a little bit further away. If you're too close, she'll grab you, she'll throw you to the ground. You're 2 hits, and this is on insane mode, so I'm literally 1 hit, but you see that little hole in her stomach, or chest right there, chest cavity. You see the green juice flying all over there. Looks like that matcha tea that everyone's been drinking. Absolutely foul. Isn't that grass? I don't know what that is. But that is the 3rd grenade. Hopefully that is it for this lady. And there it is. Good with the bad. Clear the infestation. And then we're going to go down in the elevator to end the game. So once we get there, express elevator to hell. And we own this. Finish part 1 on insane mode. And here is Davis. This is the finale. This is the cliffhanger that we're going to get left on. Davis is there just... I don't know what he's doing. Is he like... I don't know. He's praising Jeebus, but he's got a gun. Looks like he's going to shoot us. But that is the cliffhanger they're leaving us for part 2. If you want to see part 2 when it comes out, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. To get this trophy, you've got to throw a grenade at this and then shoot the grenade to get the next trophy. Payload exposed. Pulse rifle controlled explosion. For the next trophy, we have to go to these different computers and these different outlets. So I should have got this all in one playthrough, but I didn't get to this one section because I missed one intel card. But once you get the intel cards and you find these fuse boxes, all you have to do here is pretty simple. You just have to put the fuse box together and start at the power, and it gives us one. Amanda's adherent, rewire 20 of them fuse boxes, read messages, read 100 messages for our next trophy, and here's the last intel that I missed, which I should have got all in one playthrough, just for a percentage, 21 pieces of intel, and here it is another one. We're going to kill 5 different Xenomorphs once we lock them into the safe room. This is called the panic room. This is the safe house for us. We kill 5 Xenomorphs in there, and there's our next trophy. Open the door. Open the door. For the final trophy of the game, we have to get a kill with every single gun we've got in under 5 seconds. So we weaken them with 1 shotgun shot. We kill them with a revolver, then the rifle, then the shotgun, and then every formation of parade. And there is the platinum trophy, defiant till the end. That was a grind. If you did enjoy this video and want to see any more platinum videos, I am on my absolute grind. Twitch.tv/Cass, link in the description. All my socials, join the Discord, whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you made it this far in the video, type GOAT. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.